Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck and bit of a different video for you today. It's almost a channel update, but it's not really. I've got a few things that I want to just show off and explain, basically. So, trying to get the Discord more popular, get more people coming and taking part in games and such. So, what I'm going to be doing is showing you a quick flick through some of the games that we've been playing. It's generally me, Shifo, Studley, Sky, Sir Oak, Stephen, Aqua. Ayumi keeps trying, but obviously time zones have been a bit awkward. Yeah, there's a fair few of us that have been playing games when we're not on camera, and I want to get more people involved in that. So, yeah, let's start off by... I'll show you some different games. Let me just turn my face off there, like that, and yes, you can see my desktop almost. 7 Days to Die is one game that we've been spending a fair bit of time on. Me a little bit more than the rest of them because I'm the host for a lot of these games. One game, by the way, that I'm not going to be able to show you, me and Studley started a game of Satisfactory. And because I'm the host for a lot of these games and Studley gets the urge to play when I'm not playing, I suggested he be the host for Satisfactory, so yeah, that's one I can't show you. Same as Aqua was the host when we had a game of Eco, quite a while ago now, but yeah, I can't show you that one either, but I can show you a few of these different ones. You've got to admit there will be a fair amount of loading time. Sorry about that, there's nothing I can do about it other than, try and talk over it all. But there is some other things that I'd... like to tell you all about. I've got some ideas, being as though we've now got some people that have started becoming Patreons of the channel. It is brilliant to see it. I absolutely love it. It does make me feel like what I'm doing is actually worth something to some people. And it seems a bit dramatic, doesn't it, saying like that? But yeah, these people value my content enough that they're willing to actually donate towards the channel. Not necessarily just money. Games as well. I've had games donated to me by a couple of different people. But yeah, there's something else. I want to get through showing you the different bases and stuff that we've got going first, and then I'll explain what I want to do to give back to my Patreons. Even more so than what I try to do at the minute with the shout-outs and the name in the game and stuff like that. There's very limited ways that I can show my appreciation, but if anybody's got any suggestions on how else I could do it, please feel free to let me know, either in the comments on YouTube or actually come to my Discord. You can private message me, or there's plenty of rooms on there now. Just find one. General room's normally a good chat. Just let me know if you've got any ways I could be thanking people more so. Yeah, this one always gets stuck. And it's also doing display capture. There we are. Should really have swapped that one for game capture. Although, really, I should have those the other way around. Never mind, that's OBS stuff. I'll have a look at it in a bit. Although, it's a good job I realised before I actually got into here. So, this is the base. We're only on day 17, and yes, I am level 43. Me being me, in fact, I need to be careful pressing these buttons. I have been using debug mode. You'll see why in a second. Not to cheat, because I don't like cheaters, but, and yes, I did build all this myself. Stephen told me that you could move water with a bucket. This project only took me about 5 hours. Excuse me, don't know what that menu was. I pressed F3, that's my mute button. But this was meant to be the base, built in a mountain. Doesn't work. It does work, kind of. It wouldn't work as a horde. Wait, no, this is going to be the horde base. I wanted this to be the base, and like we lived in the mountains, but if I just yeet up here, this was going to be the horde base. Yes, I've got God mode on now, I'm flying. I'm not showing you around here properly, I want to do it fairly quickly. This was going to be the horde base, as you might tell from the moat at the front there, but the zombies, if they spawn over this way, or over that way, spawn down here, and I don't think you can see. They've not really started punching into the mountain much. But there are bits where they manage to get so far up and they start punching in. There's another one. Generally, they run their way up here and then punch at this bit. My grand plan, was not to go into the wall there, was to dig a staircase down and round this mountain. As you can see, that would take a long time. I've got a lot of mountain to carve away. And this would almost be a base floating above the mountain. It's not going to work. So instead, I opted for making this the home base. So we can have, well, this is going to be all gardening. And then I'm going to have like a blacksmith forging building. I don't know if we'll do anything over that side. I could even expand the farm another one that way and have even more farming. Then we can get more buildings this side. I was going for an absolutely huge home base. Well, horde base, but yeah, it's not going to work out. And then this one as the horde base actually would work quite well. Yes, they've got a straight line straight into the base. Obviously, all this wall is going to get upgraded to concrete and whatnot. I need to do something about this because it just looks hideous. I might just make these blocks here actually slanted. Thinking about it. That goes under the mountain, so I can kind of ignore that one. But I might, yeah, make it so that it's more a bunker. They do land on top of this bit here. But generally, they fall down. And they come to the front door. So we can then just blast them in the face. And yes, you are correct. I am using a bow and a dagger. I've got a stealth build on this one, but that's besides the point. I'm going to have these little doorways tucked behind each of these archways once I've moved everything out of here. So there'd be one this side and then there'd be one this side as well. And what the plan is that we make our defense here. Say there's 3 of us. We then split up and go into the different rooms. Or we could go into the same one. So then I'm hid behind the wall right here. Then we make another defense here. Eventually I'm going to chop through the wall there. So we'll go through to that room and then make a defense which will essentially be down here. And then we could come back into the middle and make a defense here. And then we could go back through this room and make a defense. You see what I mean? It's going to be like a long tunnel system. And I'm going to be able to do that quite easily because this is where my mine started. I got so lucky. Literally dug a few tiles back and I've gone straight into an iron vein. Looks like we're about at the end of the iron vein if it's getting stonified there. But yeah, that's how the horde base is going to work here. We've not been on 7 days for a little while because me and Studley's been playing Satisfactory, and there's been the new Phasmophobia update out that me and Aqua's been sampling as well. Need to try and do something about that for this weekend, I think. Maybe stream. Maybe? I'm not promising anything, and I don't even know when I'm putting this video out, but yeah, there is a chance of that. So that's 7 days to die. Let's just put that back on. Another one me and Aqua worked on for quite a bit. This may deafen people. I apologise in advance. Anybody that's played Ark knows how loud it is. Or can be sometimes. Now, this is one that I lost interest in. Not necessarily Aqua. Aqua bought the entire bundle for Ark. Like $90 or something ridiculous, I think she said. So, we had the idea that we'd start from the very... I need to do this again. That we'd start from... It always loads Oculus up for some reason. We'd start from the very beginning, the island, and then we'd work our way through some of the maps. Yeah, I have got some of the settings changed very slightly. I'm not going to go through showing you them all. Can I just play this as single player? I'd rather you not break anything. I didn't realise that mods were being updated. My bad. Yeah, I've played this game with my brother and Huge Anus before. Somebody that's on Discord, my brother's mate. We did Ark. We did the island. We went on to Scorched Earth? Or was it Ragnarok? I think we went on to Ragnarok. We did Ragnarok, us 3. Then me and Reese went on to Aberration. I think I showed my Aberration map off ages ago on one of my actual channel updates. But yeah, we kind of did a few maps back then. And it's such a slow game. Such a slow game. I've not got the patience for it. We got to the point which you'll see when we finally get loaded into this. Me and Aqua had started breeding an army up. for taking on the, what's its face? The boss of the island, because we've already done the other bosses. They were dead easy. Last boss, not so much, and it's not even the bloody boss, it's the volcano. I don't know how people genuinely do the volcano in some sort of decent order. We tried to do it with Rexes, which went horribly. Rexes, Yetis, and Daedons, like I say, didn't go very well. We then just tried to do a wolf army, because why not? We've not actually made it into the boss yet. Please hurry up and install, for God's sake, Ark. Jesus Christ. It takes ages. I can't even do anything about... There we go. I can't even do anything about the Structures Plus mod because the base has been made out of Structures Plus. This might be upsetting. It might have updated and the base might not be a base anymore, depending on how the update works. Hopefully it's not broken it. Quick channel update while I'm doing a video about it. Currently on 727 subscribers. We're getting closer to that 1,000 mark. No, I've not done any updates past 500. I'm waiting for the big one now, my first 1,000 subscribers. It's getting closer. We seem to be getting at least a few more every single day, which is always nice. If you've got any friends that you'd like to tell about the channel, feel free. I always try and tell people at work about it and get them to tell other people. Oh, it's going to take the absolute biscuit loading, isn't it? It's a sod's law that I think the last game that I've left to show off, or one of the last bases games I've left to show off, it will load quite quickly. I've got 2 more games to show you, by the way. That's it. Ark has not crashed. This is what it does when it loads. It freezes. My mouse is still moving. I can see it on my other screen, but... There we go. There we go. Yeah, we've got a couple of mods installed on Ark. Nothing fancy. And we didn't have them all installed straight away. Wanted to give Aqua, like, the real feel for it, rather than jumping straight in and, like, making everything loads easier. Like I say, it's not Aqua that got bored of it. Well, I don't know if she got bored of it. I got bored of it much quicker than her, if that is the case. It's just the breeding. And I've got everything turned up at that as well. It seems like everything's stayed. Oh, just let it load. It's in polygon mode. And yes, I have got my full set of tech armor on. That becomes a bit of a nightmare to maintain as well. Doesn't it? And yes, it is all Ascendant. We've got the upgrade bench mod on, so it's kind of easy to upgrade all this stuff. And even then, we can't get through the bloody volcano. I have got the game set to max difficulty, so... yeah, right. It's been a while since I've played this. Where is my bird? It's alright, I'm trying to remember the controls. Yeah, this is our base. Breeding pen, main tower, and we've got some other rooms up there. Oh, well, we were going for a yeti army next. And yes, we have got decent level dinos. Not gonna lie, I may have cheated a little bit with that again, losing patience, but the yeti army is getting there. What are they in rows of 10, I think? So we've got like 20 of them at the minute. They're the parents over there. These are all getting bred up. There are breeding Argents. Where is my main Argent? Where's Sky? I think it's called Sky. Yeah, we started getting rid of these troughs. It's just not enough. We needed one of these. And they've cleared it out again. God damn it. Big birds. Our wolves over there. I believe that's Aqua's original baryonyx. Seriously, where's Sky? Have I lost my bird? Yeah, I kind of went a bit far. I was trying to get everything sorted. What is that? Item aggregate. Oh, don't you put things in there? And then it sorts them out? But it's got to sort them out. you've got to have the right storages, don't you? And that's not these ones. I think I was trying some things. Got a fair few smelters. Well, we've only got 3. The plan was to have 6. This is a giant hexagon. Well, 5 actually. The tech replicator's taking up 1. Anybody see Sky? Did I leave Sky? Yeah, this is the dodo breeding room. What were we breeding dodos for? Was it for the eggs? Wait, no, these aren't actually breeding dodos, are they? No. Kirikou eggs. These are the hatcheries, aren't they? I see, I see. Yeah, wait till we get upstairs. You'll see what all the noise is. So, this is our wool farm. This is what Aqua set up. We meant to cull the herd a little bit, but we never got round to it. You can keep away. No. Don't think so. I know this looks a little bit satanic that they're all stood in a circle, but this is where we get our polymers from. We get all the eggs down in the hatchery below, then you take the eggs out, they're all on 1% ready to hatch, you throw them at the floor, and yeah, we built an organic polymer farm. Can I get up here quicker? And then the last farm, which is a bit of a weird one, and I know on other maps you can farm element properly, but it's just a tech farm. So we could get somewhat decent amounts of element. I know you don't get decent amounts of element from this, but I thought I'd attempt it. We've never really built farms on this, so... And then this is just a bog standard greenhouse. This is one of the first things I made. All the thatch and fertilizer production is behind it. Thatch production. That's all the bee's nest we needed. Yeah, this is about as far as we got on Ark. Like I say, I got bored of this before Aqua did, unfortunately. But again, it is a game that we've played multiplayer. Let me exit out of this. And we will have a look next at Astroneer. Now, this is one that Studley recommended, and me, Studley, Sir Oak, Sky. Shifo, Studley, Sir Oak, Sky. Anybody else? No, nobody else has joined in on this one. It's just been us 3. 4. There's 4 of us. Stupid. Stupid. Sir Oak, Studley, Shifo, Sky. There's 5 of us. Why are numbers so difficult at this time in the morning? To be fair, this is already the longest channel update I've ever done, so... Multiplayer. Load. We've very nearly finished this this base off. Well, we've very nearly finished this game off. We just need to get to the middle of all the planets, and then we're going to be good to go. So this is Silver, the very first planet. Obviously, there's our habitat. 2 large rockets. Blasting off, well, we actually need to make the hydrazine thruster for this rocket as well. There's our old rockets. This is central storage. Gas over there. Well, actually, I started moving things. These are the weird storages. Lithium, ammonium, graphene. Graphite, yeah. This is all of our crafting things. Then we've just got this random thing here for all the bits and bobs that we find, the exo chips. Our power generation over this way. We finally managed to unlock crafting the large wind and the large solar panels at the end of the last time we came on, because we found these first 2. Then we've got a crafting section over here. Centrifuges. 2 furnaces? Wait, no. We've got 1 chemistry lab. We've got the exo request platform, and we've got our 2 atmospheric condensers, and then this is my pride and joy. This is all self-automated. So, if we want... I don't think I've got any compound to do this. That, and I might have power, because it's night time. God damn it. I was in the process of getting more power up and running. Let me just very quickly show you. It works the same for all of these. Kind of. There's a reason the shredder's here. Can you make some power, please, base? So, if I put my canister in there, even though it's not going to let me. Oh, it goes in there, that's why. What was that very loud sound? Oh, that might be why. What? I was about to say, what are you doing? So, organics. If we want... Well, this doesn't give you organics. This gives you... what's it called? Carbon. Centrifuge spins. The arm puts it on here, just as a bit of a storage. I might swap this out for an actual organic storage at some point. That would make sense, wouldn't it, now? Yeah. That gets stored there for a little bit, then it goes into the furnace, then it gets put into here. So that happens for carbon. That happens for quartz, gets turned into glass. Ceramic gets turned into... Well, clay gets turned into ceramic. Then we've got this beast. Please don't put anything in my inventory, game. So, these ones, we've got individual storages along here anyway, which is why I probably should make storages for them ones, but anyway. Shredder, shred things, gets stored in here if we've got any scrap. I actually used all of our scraps at the end of last time. Then we've got the trade platform. We can order in anything we want. But if we've taken it to a planet... Wait, no, that's got a thing there. We can just take this storage canister, get wolfmarite? Hematite, sorry. Get hematite, put it on here. That'll get moved into... How will that get moved into there? Do I not need another arm? I'm sure this works. I set it up so that it works. I think I need another arm. But yeah, that goes into there. Then it all gets smelted and goes into the end. The same here for laterite, which gives you aluminium or aluminum. Then you've got zinc, which gets turned into zinc. Then you've got tungsten, well, wolfmarite. Oh, that's sulfurite. Wolfmarite that gets turned into... tungsten and titanite that gets turned into titanium. I kind of forgot about copper, so that kind of got slapped onto the end like that. It's not the most elegant design. I could probably come up with better. I was a little bit drunk when I did this, but yeah. We have got a pathway right down to the middle of the planet, which I think that I did that the last time we came on as well, because I got bored of walking miles away to get to the center of the planet. So, yeah, I can slide all the way down there. I don't think we've got to the middle of any of the other planets yet. It's just this one, but that's what I mean. We've nearly finished the game. We just need to do the last bit. Right, I've got one more game to show you, and then I'll tell you what I wanted to tell you. Save and quit, are you sure? Yes, I've not really done anything, so... last game. And this is one that really only I've played so far. I was building something, setting up, ready for... other people wanting to join, because this is a fairly difficult game to get going. So I thought if we had a bit of a starter base, people would join, and then we could just go from there and try and get into space. Game is Space Engineers, so yeah. Either that or Scrap Mechanic was suggested. I have both of them. I just wanted to do something. I've never got to space in this game. So I thought I'd give it a go. Didn't particularly work out for me. I'm not in space. I don't know how loud this game's going to be either. It's generally not a loud game at the best of times, so we should be okay. Come on. Load. Yeah, it is just a starter game. Starter base, sorry. And I've got like... I've got to put at least 10 hours into this by now, surely. That drill looks dead cool like that. The next thing I was doing was setting up a flying drill, because I haven't got a flying drill yet. I've got a land drill, and I've got a base drill, but I've not got a flying drill, because I just got to the point where I could quite comfortably make a hydrogen thruster styled flying machine. But yeah, just not got around to it, and yes, I have got all the updates. See, this is a game where I enjoy watching certain people play it on YouTube, and it's like, I can do that, and then you don't quite realise how many hours worth of work they cut out of it, so yeah. Not that I'm bored of the game, it would be nicer with other people. I definitely want to get to space and go to a different planet. And I've never been to the GPS signal either, which I don't think's on this planet, or if it is, then it's going to be far away, so I need to make some sort of travelling vehicle. Yeah, that's my drill. I didn't mean it to come out that sort of shape. Apparently this isn't the bad shape, this is the African Confederation symbol or something. Not the German one that you may think it looks like. I'm aware what it looks like, but no. It was originally 4 prongs going down. And the prongs kept getting damaged because they were scraping on the side of the wall, so I put these on top, because then they dig at the wall next to it, and all is good. And yeah, this is the base drill, which is all done on a timer block, just so you know, which I've also never used before. It swings across, and then goes down, and then swings across, and goes down, and swings across, and then once it's got right to the bottom of that, I extend it out a little bit further. I think it's got one more expansion, and then it'll do another sweep, and then actually that'll probably be it done for this. If I've not got a mobile digger by that point, then I give up. But yeah, this is the base. Just a little starter base. It's taken me an absolute age to do. And realistically, I've seen people build bigger ships than this base, so holy Christ. But yeah, I like it. It's my little starter base. I tried to make it airtight, but these doors are not airtight, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, they look somewhat cool, but not airtight. And yeah, I did think they would be airtight. I think it's to do with the rotor, because technically there's a gap around. And I don't think there's any way around me sorting that. I do wish I'd have used spotlights shining down here rather than these lights, but yeah, there is a door there. I really did try and make it airtight, make that an airlock, but it doesn't work. Still, I'm not taking it out. It's functional. It just doesn't really do much. So over here we've got, and I don't know why I did drills all the way across. We should have a gap between them because this front arm is dead heavy. That is my land miner. Just a few batteries on the back, a couple of storages. You know, nothing too fancy. And then we've got my little welder, which I use to weld up the entire base. It's not very stable when it's full. It's only got 1 cargo container, but I didn't want to make it too big. It's just meant to be a little thing, and I think I went a bit overkill with the gyros, but Then we come down below, and this is my my lab. And yes, this is airtight down here. I've pressed J now. I've taken the helmet off. Well, I've taken my mask off. We can breathe down here. I've still got to make more space down here, but it was like one thing at a time. Batteries down here. There's the timer block for the drill. Got a survival kit over here. This is a O2 H2 generator. I don't really need that there anymore. Same as I don't need that there anymore. Really, I want 3 more of these. And I want another room that side. Because this is my hydrogen storage room, which eventually I might go down with. It's all piped underneath. But yeah, eventually I might go down, expand the storage, because all 3 of them containers are full. I don't even think these are switched on anymore. Now I've got them turned off, but they are all full. And I'm fairly sure these are the oxygen tanks. These are nearly full with the looks of it. Where's the thing? Very nearly full. Oxygen tanks. There's the H2O2 generators. Yeah, they're just happily chugging away. I'm on a Mars-like planet, so there's loads of ice just under the surface. It's F. I'm pressing E. I wondered why it wasn't doing anything. But yeah, I want like another doorway. I've got to move this. I want a doorway there to go through. And then I want like my assemblers and refineries in the next room. Or maybe I'd move storage into the next room across and have my assemblers and refineries in here. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of moving around for the sake of it. But I'd come up with something. And yes, that is all glass. It's the only way I could make it airtight. But I think it works well. Like I say, this is just something I did. Yeah, I've not got my helmet on. This is just something I did to try and get people to come and join in. This was meant to be like a vehicle crafting section. Which it still can be. If they're not being hooked up, there's no reason for them to be hooked up. I could just have connectors, you know, on the sidewalls and keep them as like feature pieces. In fact, that one could park right there and then just have that as a drop-off. Yeah. The only other thing that I tried to do, and I've really not been back to this in quite a while, I am just going to fly jetpack mode. I've not got to take the mine or anything out there. Adobe. I'd got an iron mine all the way over here, which I was using to get, you know, iron. But it wasn't that easy to do with the land drill, or the land miner. As you can see, it kind of shredded the floor above it a little bit. I was going to build it into a proper mine. I didn't expect the iron to be this far down, though. And then as we start coming down, it really is only a thin band. So I fully regret trying to make this as fancy as I did. There's no reason for it. This is why I want a more agile miner. But yeah, that's Space Engineers. That's what we did on there. So I guess I should really get to the point of what this video is, shouldn't I? Let me get back to base and then we'll come off this so there's no distractions in the background. So all I need is a thunderstorm to come in. And it's going to be dead noisy. And yes, I've had a few of those. And yes, they are swines for destroying the top of my base. Save changes. No, I've not really done anything. Yeah, I mined out some resources while I was flying around. But no, I've not really done anything. So, the entire reason for this video, as I mentioned at the start, I've had a few more Patreons recently. And one way that I want to give back is to actually use the money that is given to me to do a giveaway for the games that I am currently playing and making series of. So that would mean another brick in the mall, and that would mean RimWorld at the moment. And when I say give away the games, I don't mean like all the DLCs and anything. I mean the basic game. So you'd get given the Another Brick in the Mall game, or the Space Engineers. That's because I'm staring at Space Engineers. You'd get the RimWorld base game in the giveaway that I'm planning. Now, this isn't for everybody. Just to make that clear, it's for people that are on my Discord and are of at least the gamer rank. And some people have kind of struggled with how this works, so I thought I would somewhat explain it a little bit. Let me shrink my face down a little bit. And I didn't really want you being on that screen. But anyway, right, so yeah, you can see. Let's go on to this one that's not got swear words on it for now. You can see everything right now. There's not much that you can see that you don't really need to see. Anyway, shut up. So, when people come into here, they don't understand how the stream room works. So, if I am in here, streaming, this is to everybody that's gamer and above. People join stream room chat, which is the one that I just got away to, and then you can talk to me while I'm streaming. I have this room on. That's how it works. Make sense? And then when I do my other streams, my YouTube stream, well, my streams for games that haven't come out yet, that are like being started after another one's finished, Epic Stream Room is up there. So the way this breaks down, and there is actually the roles thing up here, which does break it down for people. In fact, I've got a new role to put on this. Gamer tier is for people that are active on my Discord, on the YouTube comments, and all that jazz. There is no Patreon required for this. You literally have just got to be active. And that's what will allow you to get into these giveaways. Rear Gamer, Epic Gamer, and the new one that I've got to add is God Gamer are all Patreon titles. So Rear Gamer is a single £1 a month. Epic Gamer is £5 a month, and God Gamer is £10 and above. Because I have had a few people tell me that they'd like to donate more than what I ask for. Apparently, they think it's quite nice that I don't ask for like hundreds and hundreds of pounds on donations. No. I want to build a community. Yes, I'd like this to become a job eventually, but I want to build a community, and for the sake of somebody paying me like £1 and then being able to come into the Rear Gamer rooms where I can then stream games that haven't come out on YouTube and they get that perk, and they can also get into a prize giveaway sort of thing. For the sake of £1, it's worth it. You could be getting, I don't know, it depends what games I play. If I'd have started this when I was doing Resident Evil 7, that's like a £50 game, which obviously Patreon wouldn't cover yet, but I would just put the rest to it. I'm not that bothered. I'm able to do that. I'm in a position where I can do that, but I wanted to do this to give more back to the people that are supporting my channel. And getting Discord more popular and getting more people active on here and joining in with things is just going to make it more fun for everybody. More people playing the games that we play is just going to make it more fun for everybody. So if I can entice more people to come and join and be active by doing a games giveaway, then that's what I'm going to do. So, I don't know how it's going to work with the games that I've currently got started, the giveaway. With games, with series from this point, what I'm going to do, obviously, at the first episode of a new series, I do my one shout out for Patreon, which I know I've mentioned a lot in this video, but I need to explain it. So, episode 1, I always do a shout out for the Patreon, just so people know that I've got one. I think I will then mention on episode 1s from this point that I will be doing a giveaway for that game. I'll quickly mention in the first episodes how you enter that, because I need to set it up on Discord as well, yeah. Yeah, I'll mention how you enter that, and then I think it might be a case of either 7 or 10 days. Obviously, 7 days would give me a week for people to enter. 10 days, just because 10 days is a nice round number, and then after that I'd get like a random number generator website from somewhere, and well, I'd put everybody in a list. Does that sound like it all makes sense? So the top and bottom of this video is me explaining that I'm doing a game giveaway, and it is starting with Another Brick in the Mall, and it is starting with RimWorld. I will do an announcement on my Discord just so people know when it's starting and how to do it, more to the point, because again, I've not come up with the fine details yet, but yeah, come join the Discord. You can potentially get games there. So again, massive shout out to the people that are supporting me on Patreon. You don't understand the feeling it gets me when I get an email saying I've got a new Patreon, and knowing that every month these people are supporting the channel and the work that I do. I mean, I don't mind putting the hours in that I put in. It's fun. I'm just playing games, really. I enjoy it. And I'm always still, like I said earlier, looking for ways to give back to the people that want to support me. So this is just one way that I've myself come up with. I ran it by Corsair and Aqua the other day, and they both seemed like it would be a brilliant idea. So yeah, I think I've just been rambling on a bit too long by this point. We're nearly at 40 minutes, and that's a bit of a while for a channel update. So that's where we're going to leave it. Game giveaways, you've got to be on Discord, you've got to at least be a gamer, so you've got to be social, or go to Patreon. Any of the tiers will get you in with a chance of winning the game, but obviously I'm not just going to give it away to anybody that's got any ranks. People might not want the game, or people might have the game already. So I'll explain on Discord again how to enter the giveaway. So check for that at the top of Discord where the roles and the introductions are. I'll put something new up this section. But yeah, that's all really I wanted to tell you, and to show off, obviously, all the games that we've been playing as a community. Oh, me and Chifo have also been playing Tribes of Midgar, is it? I've not played it in a little while, but yeah, that's a fun game as well. Anyway, stop ranting. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and liked the idea that I've come up with, please feel free to leave a like. More suggestions welcome as well on the Discord or in the comments below, either or. If you'd like to see more gaming content, obviously subscribe. But other than that, I'll either see you in the next, well, not in the next episode, there's not going to be another one of these. I'll see you in my videos and I'll see you in the Discord. Other than that, see you guys next time. God damn it, I said it again. The outro's ingrained in the brain. I'll see you guys later. Cheers.